All right, my friends, we're going to talk about the sled, one of my favorite exercises of all time. If I had to pick only one or two exercises, this one would definitely be included in my routine. So, backward sled, okay, pulling is the starting point. So we're going to pull ourselves backwards, okay, with the goal being trying to get my toe behind my knee in that position there, pulling through that toe as best you can. Now this is great for knee pain. This is great for building up your ankle strength, your knee strength, some glute strength. Now I always like to go backwards more than I go forward, but I do like to go forward as well. So reverse sled. Once you get to the end, I would like to go forward, pushing through our toes, the ball of our feet. It's not too often we train our feet, our ankles, our hips, and knees. Those are areas that we just lack in our training. So this is a great exercise to begin to strengthen those areas. Pushing through those toes, going forward. If you go flat-footed, you don't get as much ankle flexibility, you don't get as much foot strength, and you don't get as much knee engagement. So make sure you're thinking about pushing through the big toe. Okay? There is no weight standard that you should do. Every sled and friction of the ground is a bit different, so find one that challenges you. Now I know that not everyone will have access to a sled, so what you can do is you can go on a treadmill that is turned off and you can just go backwards on the sled. So pretend this is a treadmill and I have my butt up against like where the controls would be, and I'm just going to push backwards like we would in that reverse sled, pushing backwards. Okay? And that resistance of the treadmill being off is going to emulate the same thing as going backwards on the sled. Now you won't get the forward motion, but that's okay. The reverse motion of the sled is the most important thing. That's the thing that's going to help your knees, your ankles, and to start feeling better. It's not often that we walk backwards, we reverse out of pain. We're always walking forward, so if we can walk backwards, we can start to get stronger in this position, which is how we step downstairs, how we run, how we jump. That position with our knees, we want to start getting stronger backwards. So if you don't have access to a sled, a dead mill works perfectly well.